Clicked the wrong thing there, sorry. Hello, everybody! stephendcomics, back at it again for what will hopefully be, well, it's going to be, if I have anything to say about it, the final stream of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I suppose pre-DLC. If there is DLC for this game, I'll probably be streaming that too, but, excuse me, sorry. But, yes, we're back at it. Hope you're having a fine morning. Hope you're enjoying your weekend so far. Mine's been about average so far, but I'm excited to get back into it and finally see the end of this game. I realized the stream, well, I don't know, I feel like all my morning streams are a little last minute in some capacity, but this one was probably a bit more so, and I apologize for that, but it's at least in regards to my announcing it on my other socials, but I slept in a little later than I wanted to, and I'd still like to try and beat this game soon, and still give myself enough time to do my other stuff that I wanted to do today. I don't actually know how much is left in the story. I know for sure I'm going to check back in with Purah to properly finish the finding the 5th Sage quest. Did I remember? Yes, I did. Sorry. Always have to check if I close my door, even though I know for sure I did. But anyway, check in with Purah, track down Zelda, get the Master Sword back from her, probably check back in with Purah again to regroup and iron out where exactly we're supposed to go, then charge into the Hyrule Castle Chasm and fight Ganondorf. Whatever all that entails. Like, for all I know, there could be an extra hidden dungeon in the chasms around where we fight, so I don't know how long it's gonna take, so we're gonna charge straight in, and we're gonna get to the end of this baby. Come hell or high water. And hopefully, defense-wise, this armor will be enough, and I got a decent assortment of weapons. Strongest is 58 that I haven't used yet, but I'm probably gonna try and use the Master Sword more often when I get it, since I didn't really use it a whole lot in Breath of the Wild, but and I've made a large assortment of foods. Hopefully, that'll be enough. I'll check in with Purah, give her the 411. Well, did you find anything? Did you find anything out about the 5th Sage? Robble, robble, robble. What? You found the Sage of Spirit? Minoru? This is incredible. That means we have the 5 sages. Fantastic work, Link. I can't believe this is actually one of the sages who faced off against the Demon King alongside Princess Zelda. And now we have news about the princess. There's some relief in that, at least. So, in ancient past, Princess Zelda worked to restore the decayed Master Sword and return it to your hand, trusting that you would defeat the Demon King in the present day. She did so much, all on her own. Yes. The restored Master Sword is somewhere in this era. I'm sure of it. To start, you should probably talk to the Deku Tree about it, as Minoru advised. Way ahead of you on all y'all on that. The Deku Tree is in the center of the Great Hyrule Forest, to the north of here. Princess Zelda left us with her final wish. It's up to us now. Yeah. Talk to the Deku Tree. He may have a lead. You have to find the Master Sword. Didn't I technically already beat Kaisis at Hyrule Castle? Let's talk to her again. Let's see what she says. It's really wonderful news. Anyway, this is really wonderful news. The Sage of Spirit who fought alongside the ancestors is now here to help. That means you're well supported in the fight against the Demon King. Snares in this era to start. Yeah. And I already have the clue. I talked to him ages ago, even before I went to Hyrule Castle. I mean, I guess I could try talking to him again, see if he says anything different, but I'm pretty sure he's just gonna give me the same spiel, that he can track the Master Sword, and notices that it's moving. So yeah, wound up doing things a little out of order, and the earlier streams, I was kind of afraid of doing that, messing up the story or anything, but, you know, I was so sure that it'd be fine, but whatever, it's not that big a deal. In the great scheme of things, but... You may need to be resourceful to reach the sword, but you must find a way. Surely the Master Sword is awaiting you, just as you are seeking it. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, let me... Okay, they're in Eldin. She's in Eldin currently, so... Use the Akala Tower, and we will fly! Fly! To the Dragon Zelda. I don't know why I feel iffy about spoiling it while I'm on stream. Like, we saw it already when we were digging through the memories. Like, if you didn't catch that, either play the game yourself or watch my earlier streams. I see her. Alright, Zelda. I've been flying around, chilling long enough. It's about time we get to work. I'll make sure to go by a stable again and give myself some of that extra juice again. So I'll probably need it. Probably would have been a good idea to try and explore the Sky Islands and find more of the spirit token thingies so I can power up the rest of my team, but... Whatever. I don't want to spend too long on this, and there are other things I'd like to try and stream, other games I'd like to play, so... So I wonder how this is going to work exactly. Will the cutscene just play when I get near her, or do I have to actually hitch a ride? Probably hitch a ride is what they're going for, because that's a whole new thing. So yeah, Link, I hope you're open-minded, because your girlfriend's a dragon now. I mean, still a cool-looking dragon. So, you know, could be worse. Aha! The sword is embedded in her head. Kind of like the imprisoned spike thing that was keeping Demise sealed in Skyward Sword. That, probably doesn't feel too good, Zelda. I'm gonna say, like, realistically, it's probably not very good to just pull it out. Oh, especially it looks like it's all tangled up in the hair. That's, or fur, in her case, maybe, but, that doesn't seem very comfortable. So, I'm gonna pull this out. This is what you wanted. This is all part of the plan. But it's gonna sting. Sting like a motherfucker, I'm gonna tell you. So, grit your teeth. Yep, see? I warned you. Oh, good thing I leveled up my stamina all the way. Come on, Zelda, bear with it. This is for the greater good. The greater good. With your knees, Link! With your knees! Took 2 whole stamina wheels to do that. So it was a good thing I did enough. shrine grinding. Although I think I did that before. I found all of those before I did the actual grinding, so... So yeah, that couldn't have been fun. I mean, it was probably a wild ride for Link, but can't imagine Zelda was enjoying herself too much. Oh god, now everything is piss. See what happens, Zelda? Oh, and it's still lodged in there. Jesus, all that polling. Maybe I should have used up my third wheel. There we go. It's all golden and shit. It's awesome. And spoke too soon. Oh, but it is kind of turquoisey. We pulled a restored Master Sword out of the head of a dragon. That's metal as fuck.
Link.
Zelda. Zelda.
The Master Sword. Your sword. She is the key to destroying the Demon King. He defeated her before, but a long slumber will heal these grievous wounds. And when you two next face the Demon King, you will have my strength to help you through her.
So wait, are Zelda and Fi gonna fuse or something? So I'd be down to see that.
This sword reaches you in the future.
So she'll help me defeat Ganon through the Master Sword. So it's like all of a sudden, like, Fi's spirit's gonna be revived, but she's like merged with Zelda, and she's like blonde and hot and shit. Like, that'd be cool. Got old Reliable back, baby. And I'm probably not gonna use it as much as I probably should, but I'm gonna try. Because there's probably still the whole recharging thing, and because Breath of the Wild, its normal base stats were strength of 30, and it boosted up to 60 in the presence of Malice. And you can power up the sword through the trials, but I wasn't good enough to get through those. So, and I've got some pretty beefy weapons, so not sure how it's gonna pan out, but we'll see. But anyway, yes. Healed by time with the Light Dragon. Wait, I thought the Light Dragon was a different one. I haven't even harvested that one. Recovering the hero's sword. Oh, hey, I'm back in the Great Sky Island. Oh. It doesn't have any stats? And I got Sword Beam. Doesn't even have stats. Is it actually that strong that they don't even bother measuring it? This'll be interesting. Well then. Might as well let Purah know that I found Zelda, and I got the sword back. So now I'm very curious. Will it still have like a recharge period? Like before? Because you could swing around your decayed, rusted Master Sword back during the prologue section when you had it. It would do dick all, but you could. And I've had the Game Grumps playing through Tears of the Kingdom in the background when I've been doing my comic work and Twitter scrolling. And I did see that it did actually still have energy that would be depleted, even in its state. So, it's gotta still be a mechanic. It would kinda suck if it's the case, but, you know, if it's really if it's not measuring its strength, then I feel like it kinda has to for balancing reasons. Hey, Purah, you're not gonna believe this shit. Linky, welcome back. Hang on. That looks an awful lot like...
What?
Is that the Master Sword? Damn right, baby.
What?
And it was found on the head of a white dragon of all places? That's hard to believe. However, this was Princess Zelda's wish. Once she believed in so strongly that she gave her life to see it through. For us. Thank you for finding the sword, Link. I have to say, you really don't look quite yourself unless you've got the Master Sword at your side. You know what? I'm inclined to believe that, actually. I feel that. It's just a part of Link. Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. I can't think of any place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean...
Huh?
That's it! The depths! Well, wouldn't you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths? Actually, Master Koga even confirmed it for me. Apparently his men even found him there. Do what you think best, of course, but my suggestion is to ask Joshua for any info she may have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, so I'm sure she'd be happy to help out. Whoa, so the Demon King is in the deepest reaches of the depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle. Did beating Master Koga actually progress it to this point? Was it actually a smart move to do that side quest? Huh. As usual, you're one step ahead of me, Link. That's right. Because I'm a damn good knight. And champion. And you look so calm and collected despite what you were up against. You navigated the depths, which are incredibly dangerous and home to all sorts of nasty creatures. Not to mention all the gloom down there. Must have been a very challenging investigation. And yet, you did it. Thank you, Link. So much. It's no big thing. Joshua turned out to be pretty capable, huh? Yeah. Well, I mean, I could still check in with Joshua, but didn't really consort with her all that much on this, but yeah, she seems cool. That kid was working tirelessly to gather information. She wanted to be of use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable, yeah?
Yes.
With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away when you head to face the Demon King. You're not alone in this. Princess Zelda's final wish. Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. Hell yeah, I will. Destroy Ganondorf. This is it. Alright. Could I get any more bomb flowers? Oh, I could get plenty. Okay, 5. Not exactly plenty, but... Hey, Joshua. You're doing good work. Hi, swordsman. Welcome back. You look like you're in a good mood. Did you discover something?
Oh.
Wow, you defeated Koga? Well, of course you did. You're the swordsman. And it's not the first time I've done that. So did you have any clues about Princess Zelda? Nobody had clues about Ganon. Oh no, nothing, huh? Well, even so, that's one less danger for the princess. I'm not even surprised you did all this. You're the swordsman. I'll be hard at work here with my research into the depths. So just come let me know if you find anything out, swordsman. Yeah, about that. Doc praised my work? Oh, yeah, that too. Because of my research, you were able to locate the Demon King? Really? Wait, the Demon King? You mean like the Demon King? Not just any old Demon King, but the Demon King. Are there more than one in this world? Wow, the Demon King. So anyway, the Demon King might hold the answer regarding Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Obviously, I'm not allowed into the depths myself, being a kid and all, but I want to go continue to help out, even if I can't go. I've really poured my heart into researching the depths, and all that work really paid off. I'm so happy I put all my all into this. Thank you for telling me, swordsman. Sure thing, kid. Keep up the good work. Actually, if I am gonna be switching up to the Master Sword, I should get the right shield. There isn't really a right bow, so I'll stick with what I got there. Let's see. I'm just going to pop into a stable, get another Melania bed, and give myself a little extra juice before I plunge back into the depths of Hyrule Castle. Well, beneath Hyrule Castle. I know I should focus on getting to the end, but there is a white-maned Lionel down there. I kind of want to see if I can make history repeat itself and try and beat it without getting hit once. Be able to do that on stream, on video, so people will actually believe me. Or more inclined to believe me, I should say. Let's make it a nighttime excursion. We will plunge into the depths in the dead of night. It's probably a bit more dangerous to do that with stall enemies and the chance of a blood moon, but you know, it's endgame stuff. It'll be fine. Anyway, back to the castle. Should I have talked to Purah first about assembling the sages, or could I just dive straight in? Because I remember when I accidentally went into that chasm before, at a certain point, the sages' spirits couldn't reach me. So, couldn't even have them help me out, so. Well, it says the next target marker is over by the Hyrule Castle depths, so. I think that's just like the effects of the castle. Open sesame. Probably. I think I might have enough stamina. I could just. Trying not to use all of my extra little bits of yellow stamina before I actually get in there. Second verse, same as the first. Well, almost. Push myself a little more this way. Just in case, you know. Gloom's approach. Alright, well, same deal as before. There's a ton more coming down this way, so... I wonder if it might be a good idea to get some gloom resistance. I might hold out a bit. Sword does some decent damage. So apparently the gloom effect actually takes out all of my temporary hearts. Which blows. Now then. Try to remember how to get out of here. Not really. A shield. Yep. Let's save really quickly. I want to take this fucker on. The Master Sword does some pretty good damage. So, I'd like to see. Actually, let me do this. Because I know I need to give Minoru some extra defense, extra powers, so. And I'll soup you up with one of my fans for extra speed. Get ourselves close up. I need Reju. Never mind, did not get nearly far enough. Smack, 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 smack. Nope. Nope. Okay, can pull it off this time. Whatever. How about a bigger eyeball? Yep. It has the energy thing. Get some extra glue resistance. Oh, jeez. Toasty. Gotcha! Okay, it wasn't the perfect fight that it was when I last tried to fight a Y main Lionel, but you know what? I did the best I could with what I got. And I got some sweet extra gear, too. Ooh. Savage Lionel bow. Savage Lionel shield. It's actually pretty good. Probably don't really need it, but I don't know. So I'll run through shields as bad as. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Nice. Alright, now we cleared that obstacle out of the way. Well, guess that's you can use up gloom resistance, apparently. Shit. That did not work out the way I wanted to. Oh, never mind, the gloom resistance is back now. So I guess it's just like an extra little buffer. Stuff I mined out before. And this should be back up on the other end of there. Good. Give me a moment here. Ooh, yes, I could use more of those. Honestly, I'll just drop the one that's already about to break. Yeah, the line low is doing fine for me. And then it's just a massive drop with a bunch of strong enemies to the bottom here. And now, yep, same as before. Power of the Sage cannot reach you. Ball sacks. Get up. Get up, you bum! Oh, damn. I did not know those things went out after one hit. In that case, probably a waste to use it on you, but probably should have saved that for Ganon now that I think about it. Damn it! Yeah, none of that stuff is really all that good, so right now, so. Is anything worthwhile down there? I wonder. I'm pretty sure I just focused on flying straight out to that moblin. I don't know if it'll be dark enough for a light, so I think I'll just... Get down, big boy. Wait a minute. Oh, yep. That's what it is. Gloom hands. Might as well. Some more of this mining stuff. See if there's any other goodies down here. Looks like it's just gonna be a dead end. Oh well. Alright, Forgotten Foundation. We made it back. We're getting to the beef of it. To recharge. I think I'm going to hold on to it until I actually get to serious battle territory. go ahead and take this. Some extra health there. Yeah, not worth the time. And back to the old mural. Probably not really worth breaking this, but I'm kind of curious. Yeah, that's just Demon King attacking. I guess maybe technically I should be starting out with my strongest stuff. Okay, and Master Sword's back up and running. The imprisoning chamber. And down there is another long stretch to the end game. To the true final battle. Save one more time just in case, because this might get ugly soon. Now, we dive into the den of evil. And the music gets all sinister. Gloom's lair. There's just a lone torch down here. It's probably Zelda's torch from the beginning. Most likely. Might also be a good idea if I just don't lose out on the hearts, but actually, let's save now that I have that extra bit there. I fucking love how creepy and unsettling this music is. Set the ambiance so well. Oh, and another dive at a special divey point. Here we go! Dromino! Oh god. God, they set this scene so well here. The ambiance is driving me bananas. Here we go, boys. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, the end. Gloom baddies. There we go. I was waiting for it. Sages, you want to come down here and help?
Fight all by yourself, you know?
Great timing, team.
When we fight together, we're unstoppable.
I'm gonna make my ancestors proud today, Link. I'll fight by your side. Link, we shall protect Hyrule together.
The Gerudo owe you for your help. You can count on me.
Oh, and now you show back up. You disappeared before.
Atone for my past failure. It is time to stop the demon king.
Avengers assemble, baby. Probably would have been more appropriate if I had my Master Sword, but whatever. I'll save it for the real fight. Should be using everyone's powers. Make 'em scatter. Alright, who's next? Come on. I can do this all day, baby. Got the Lizardman. You won't run the government today.
Here I go.
Wow, I haven't seen a steel Lizzle bow. Weird. Oh, come on, that was easier than the last one. What are you doing, Ganon? Ooh, Gibdos. Now you're making us work for it. Riju. Yeah, I have the other fruits. That's what they were. God, they move fast when they're determined. Where was that when you were attacking Gerudo Town, you know? Alright, big boys. I can still fight.
Are you alright?
Do better than that. Still have gloom resistance, but it doesn't seem to help when I'm actually afflicted. Whew. Alright, Ganon. Took your boys out, now what?
That gloom, it means but one thing. The Demon King is there, huh?
Oh, and we got a boss rush. What is this, fucking Mega Man? Sweet criminy Jimbus.
But our foe is mistaken if he thinks this will stop us.
We are fated to fight these beasts. Don't worry about us.
Wait, what?
Link, we'll take care of this, Goro. You ready to see the power of a sage?
I don't really know how I feel about it.
We already beat them once. This'll be a
I mean, yeah, I did a lot of the work.
It's time, Link. The rest is up to you.
Well, shit. Guess it's just gonna be me and Ganon. It'll be one-on-one after all. No, I can't save. Alright. Alright, Ganon, come on out.
How disappointing. This world should be shrouded in darkness, not bathed in insufferable light. All these weak, peace-loving cowards running rampant. It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
At least I was kind of right about the waxing philosophical part. Nothing else about my dumb theory. So even if he's still emaciated after all this time, he's still got some power. Oh, spoke too soon, it looks like. He's got meat on his bones again. Rehydrated thirst trap daddy again in his back. Still love that Matt Mercer did that on his profile on Twitter. That's hilarious.
Regardless, I will reshape this world as it was meant to be. I will crush any opposition. I will rule. That is what a king must do.
The menace unleashed, Demon King Ganondorf. Oh boy.
Do not look away.
It's kind of bad to do that in a fight.
You witness a king's revival. And the birth of his new world.
And it begins. its dance. Oop.
Pathetic.
Oh. Mommy's reacting too fast. The whole thing that goes over there. Oh, he switched to a club. Come on. Might as well use it to its full power. Hell yeah. Gotta at least do that once this fight. Come on. This is all you got.
Fall.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, that did not go as bad as I was hoping, as I was afraid it would. There we go. This is all you got, Demon King? Come on.
What a feeling. I'd almost forgotten the thrill of battle.
Yeah, hundreds of years will do that.
Feeling as blood surges in my veins. And I am not even near the limits of my power.
Well then, step up your game, son. Master of the Secret Stone. Now it really begins.
Enjoy these final moments. I will be taking far more than you're on this time.
Oh no, and he's got phantoms.
I'm with you, Link.
Wait, Tulin, did you show up?
I will deal with all of this.
Show the Demon King who's boss, Link!
Hell yeah. Oh, jeez. Gonna need the extra hearts. Gloom resistance isn't really doing anything for me right now.
I'm taking you down, Demon King.
Wait, what the hell happened to his health?
It's time to finish him off, Link.
I keep fucking up. Locking on to the wrong dude. Yeah, I really should have made a lot more Gloom fighting stuff. Not doing great. Okay. Got at a break point, I guess. I really did not pair enough gloom shit for this fight. Pull that off. Oh, shit. Ah, I lost my shield. Just had to slow down and pay attention. Oh, jeez. Shit. There's something I can do. Got it. Got it. Max, 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 max. Gotcha! Get down, Ganon! Holy shit. Bad. You were mortal too, dude. Or at least you were? I don't really know how this works. Wait. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do?
Everything. Sacrifice it all to destroy you. And cast this world into eternal night.
Oh shit. Oh. Fuck. I mean, predictable, I guess, but still. Fuck. Oh, hey! Just like old times. Hey, Calamity Ganon. Also, ow. I'm already doing pretty bad with hearts. Oh boy. This could be ugly. But I'm loving it. This shit's intense. I guess it is interesting. Ganon employs the same strategies that I do, switching up my weapons in the middle of battle, changing up attack styles, and even eating when he needs to. It's nifty. Oh god, it's the Calamity all over again. Getting flashbacks. God, that's fucking rad though, those horns. So now I have another dragon to harvest, this time with the intent to kill. Draconified Demon King, Demon Dragon. That's so fucking cool. Oh god. And he's fucking eating me. Hey Zelda, think it's a good time to step in now. Dragon fight! Hey, since she's a light dragon, does that mean she could cure my, gloom things? Oh god, she's tiny compared to him. Whee! Bob and weave. Woo! Jesus Christ, it ends in a dragon fight. This is fucking metal, man. Any chance the other dragon's gonna step in on this? Does, it's turned into a party. Yeah, this is an album cover if I've ever seen it. Take it from the depths to the sky. Hell yeah. Is my sword fully recharged? Because I used it a lot in that fight. Roar. Okay, first and foremost, I used up all of my, good health stuff, so... Okay, can't save. Alright, I am steering the dragon. Nice defense, Zelda. Not sure if any of this is actually going to do anything. Ooh, I see. Ow. Okay. Definitely can't get back on him like that. This is how we learn. Any chance I can whistle to Zelda to get her back over here so I can... Okay. Grazie. This isn't really giving me... It's kind of giving me similar vibes to the Dark Beast Ganon bit last time, but I think I'm digging this a bit better just because there's a little more skill involved and it's riding on dragons. This shit is epic. And also, the demon dragon design is so good. Ow! Bitch! But whatever, it's one heart. I'll live. Alright, Zelda. Doing great. Just a little more. Trying to see. There's at least one more cyst-looking thingy. Oh, I see it. Hey, there's a shrine down there. Boom! We're almost there. Just need one good target to hit. And given the way the sky's looking, I'm guessing we're going straight for the dome piece. Alright, Ganon. You're jacking up Hyrule one too many times. Boom! And with that, the Demon King falls. Presumably. There might be another phase, but after this, come on. And we end it right in the brains. Nice save. Hurts, don't it? Yeah, sorry about your stone, Sophia, but, you know, greater good and all that. Excuse me. Reference. That puts an end to Matt Mercer. It's a shame. Threw away such a promising voice acting DM career to turn into a sick ass dragon. Oh well, Requiescat in pace. And kaboom! Holy shit! He went straight up fucking Chernobyl there. That's extreme, but give Hyrule a little fireworks show to ring in the end of the evil. Ah, damn. Way to go out with a bang, Ganon. Uh. Light. As a reward for saving Hyrule, we go blind. What the? Yo, what the hell? Why am I naked? Wait, they kept my my trousers of the wild, but the rest of my armor has to go? Why, though? My hand has a mind of its own. Oh, hey, Rauru, Sophia. So I avenged your deaths. You're welcome. So, what are we sprinkling on Zelda here? Yep, and of course we were able to just fix Zelda from her dragon stage, because we can't just let her be a dragon forever. Well, there was supposed to be no coming back from that, I mean, I could buy it a little better if it was like a wish from the power of the Triforce, but they haven't mentioned the Triforce at all in this Zelda game, which is weird, because usually when they have Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf all together in the same game, it's usually centering around the Triforce. Change of pace, but you know. And now they can rest. They can join King Rauru in Valhalla. Not King Rauru. That is King Rauru. I meant King Rome. Sorry, keep mixing my kings. They can join King Rome in Valhalla is what I was trying to say. Just get to the credits already. Everything's ruined. Fucked it all up. And now we fall to our deaths. A fitting reward. And I'm still naked. Oh, wait! Shit, my arm's back! Cool. Rauru took his arm back and grafted my old one back on there. Oh, hold on. Hold on, Zelda, I'm coming. Maybe you could, like, spread your limbs out to slow your descent a little bit? Make this a little easier? You're still falling pretty fast. Okay, I'm like right on top of you. Okay, there. Reach with your fixed human hand. Do jackknife! Do flip! Ah, you're boring. And that's how they died. Can I go now? So, now that I think about it, Zelda's actually kind of aged a lot. She was sealing Calamity Ganon for 100 years. And then she went and did time traveling and turned into a dragon for an even longer period of time. So, am I dating an old lady?
Link, how are you?
I feel like There's a limit to age, it's just a number. Considering there's centuries here. We fixed it. You got better. Hey, Fi, you gonna step in finally?
After all. He's gone. The Demon King.
Yep, totally dead. Exploded and shit. It was crazy.
Dream, right? You did it. Oh, Link, you really did it.
We did it, baby. I have to say that.
How am I?
Again, I say, you got better.
No. I understand.
Can we do that same thing with the other dragons?
I had been sleeping all this time.
People say I sleep
Felt
a lot.
something. Like a warm, loving
Link,
embrace.
specifically, not me.
I woke up.
Also, Hyrule is still floating. Is it not gonna come back down? Or Hyrule Castle, I mean?
Thank you. Link, I met such wonderful people. I saw Hyrule as it was. I have so much to tell you. So much happened.
I mean, I saw parts of it already in your
Link.
memories.
I'm home.
Sorry, I got that just I'm home thing just made me think of the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Oh, that's cool. But hey, we did it! We beat the Demon King and found Zelda. Like human Zelda, not the scaly version. And that was Legend of Zelda. Is it gonna say Tears of the Kingdom? Tears of the Kingdom, there it is. Make me wait for it. Yeah. It's... Oh boy. This game's a ride. So... I guess... Starting with, like, what's more prevalent in my mind. The ending sequence. In Breath of the Wild, I said it before on stream when I went through Hyrule Castle, but Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild was my favorite part of Breath of the Wild. It was like the closest thing to a normal Zelda dungeon that we got, and there's just so much to explore. But I was a little disappointed with the end game, the final fight. Calamity Ganon, the fight itself was fine, but it's like if you free the other divine beasts, then they drop his health down to half, and the fight's even shorter. But if you didn't do that to try and fight him at full health, you also had to deal with the Blight Ganons, however many were still around, that if you hadn't taken care of them at that point, and that's just like a huge sink on your resources. And then Dark Beast Ganon was really lackluster of a finale. It was boring boss design, boring fight, cinematic the way you beat it with the big ass eye, but this game, I'll admit I'm the tiniest bit disappointed, and I mean tiny, that they didn't do like an actual like final dungeon under the depths, like Ganon's tower sort of inverted from Hyrule Castle in the surface, but just like in the depths. But everything else, when you start fighting the Demon King army, that was awesome. The build up with all of those enemies, showing off, even at least just showing off the bosses that you fought before. The fight with Ganondorf, I was kind of bad at it, but it's like the way they kind of have you manage a bunch of stuff and really pay attention to the fight and practicing the dodging and all of that. Like, it makes it feel like a real one-on-one duel with a master. It's one of that kind of thing. Like, that's awesome. maybe even on par with Ganondorf and Wind Waker. Maybe because they makes you think a little bit more compared to that fight, which is a little more forgiving with being button mashy, but... And then there was fucking... Oh, and I guess, like, the order of these guys is supposed to be Rito, Goron, Sora, then Gerudo, but whatever. Didn't matter after Rito. But, like, and then he turns into a fucking dragon, and and like I said, the way that the part of that fight went down still felt kind of samey to Dark Beast Ganon in the way, but I like this one better. The design of the Demon Dragon was fucking cool, and just the way you kind of float around and attack at all his weak spots, there's a higher challenge to it than just riding a horse around and just shooting at him. And it's cinematic as hell. And yeah, I think the conclusion this time around was so much more satisfying than in Breath of the Wild. They pulled that off beautifully well. And then there's everything else about the game. I've kind of formulated my thoughts over a while, and it might be tough to say, but there are definitely things that I think was done better about this game. Like, they give you a lot more to explore and do, and they really revamped familiar environments. The shrines on the whole are better from what I've experienced anyway. I haven't seen all of them, but the survival ones where they don't give you any of your old stuff can feel a bit grating. They're a fun challenge, but I don't know. I felt a little annoyed by them more often than not. But on the whole, even to, like, the ones that I struggled with, like, I acknowledge that's just me being stupid with crafting, but I think overall they were done better, and I appreciated that they tried to do actual Zelda dungeons, traditional ones. But they were still virtually the same setup as the Divine Beasts, really, because you're just finding specific things to activate rather than exploring a dungeon in a more traditional sense and then unlocking the way to the boss. I still think they were solid. They were all pretty good. I don't think there was any... I feel like the Fire Temple might have been a little iffy, but on the whole, it was fine. And I very much appreciated not fighting Ganon knockoffs, and we were fighting, like, more traditional monster bosses. And I liked introducing more enemy types, the greater the depths of the story, getting more of Hyrule's history. It's confusing looking at it from the timeline, but I still think it's solid. But there was a lot about this game that still felt like eerily similar or the exact same as Breath of the Wild. And even, like, in some of the pratfalls of it. Like, just, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is kind of more on me and my expectations for what a Breath of the Wild sequel was going to be, what I was looking for. Because I was thinking, like, incorporating a lot of the same openness to Breath of the Wild, but in a more traditional Zelda game. Like with more traditional dungeons and not shrines, or... I think the best way I can, like, really parse it, what I was thinking they could have done was, like, take... I'd say the original Legend of Zelda, but I think maybe for, like, a story and different settings, it would be better to do it, like, with Link to the Past. Take that, but in... Okay, what the hell happened to the music here? It's funky. But take a Link to the Past, but in the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom engine, like, with how you could explore, and maybe even the similar weapon system. But it still had, like, traditional dungeons and, like, maybe caves and stuff you could explore. And maybe in place of where you would get pieces of heart, you would get the light orbs or spirit orbs or whatever to trade in for heart containers or stamina vessels. Like, that sort of thing. I would honestly be cool if they did that with Link to the Past. There'd probably be some pushback on that, especially because a lot of people view Link to the Past as this masterpiece. But as someone who was kind of frustrated with the gameplay loop of Link to the Past, I'd be down with that, because I feel like it'd be a little more accessible if it was on like this. Wait, they're showing all the handshaking? That's actually kind of cute. I like that. But, like, yeah, kind of the way I felt with getting through this game, it was, like, positive, I will say. On the whole, it was positive. Like, in spite of the negatives, it's like, I mean, lots of games, even the best games have some negative points in some way, shape, or form based on your own preferences, player preferences and all that, but, like, this was still very positive, but thing is, it's, like, on the same level to me as Breath of the Wild. Like, I felt the same sort of feelings I did with Breath of the Wild playing through this game, which is good, but it means I can't really agree with most people, including my own brothers, that this game is... Well, I don't know, maybe from an objective standpoint, I think I could say that, yes, this is better. But personally, I feel about the same. Like, it's tied with Breath of the Wild for me. So, like, it's tied for my second favorite Zelda game. I love this game, highly recommended it, especially if you love Zelda or love Breath of the Wild. But I still think it's, like, right about the same as Breath of the Wild to me. Which is kind of an elaborate way of saying Wind Waker is still my all-time favorite Zelda game. No Zelda game can come close to that in my eyes, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom come really damn close. Because this was a damn good experience. Maybe not as positive as everyone else who played this game, but I'm still coming out smiling like an idiot. Post-credit scene. So we're all seeing this ghost that's floating in front of us, right? Nope, you're crazy.
I can't believe such an impressive landmass can float in the sky. Just when I thought I'd started to figure the zone out.
There's more than one. So how did we get everyone up here?
Everyone. I am glad I was able to bring you all here. I wanted to share this view of Hyrule with all of you.
Whoa. I've never been this far up before, Goro.
Wow, what a sight it is. And Zelda, you were roaming the skies all along?
Yes, although I don't really remember. I never thought I would actually stand here again.
This is only a theory, but...
A game theory?
Ramu's power of light, and Sonia's time power. For Zelda to transform back, they both must have channeled their abilities through you, Link.
Sure, that explains it.
I see.
Just say magic. Don't sugarcoat it.
Now it seems it is my time.
Minoru!
Do not worry. You have overcome the burden my era left to you. You have proven yourself, and you no longer need me. I know I can move on, join Rauru and the others, and the world will be safe.
What's up, kid? Oh, okay. Looked like he was gonna say something, but...
Those of us gathered here swear on our lives to support Princess Zelda and... Oh. To support Princess Zelda and safeguard the land of Hyrule.
Could've used more rehearsing, but... got the right spirit.
Rahul and Sonia will be happy to hear of this.
But Minoru...
And now let them know just how much you care. Thank you all.
And then she explodes in a giant nuclear blast too. That's how everyone should die if they get past 100 years old. As soon as their body gives out, just... like that should be a reward for lasting that long. Go out in a fucking blaze of glory.
Minoru. Queen Sonia. Minoru. The ancient sages. They wished not only to save Hyrule from the Demon King, but for it to see eternal peace. I will dedicate myself to that goal. Now, and for all time. My friends, with all of your strength, stand with me.
God, even the post-credit scene is better. I mean, for what it was in Breath of the Wild, it was fine, but that's just like tying everything up so nicely. So yeah, I can definitely say from an objective standpoint, I understand when people say that this is better than Breath of the Wild. I feel that. I still say, on the whole, for me personally, the good and the bad of this game, the things that I liked and the things I weren't as crazy about, kind of balance each other out to make this game tied with Breath of the Wild for my second favorite Zelda game. Incredible, beautiful, so fun, inventive Zelda game. I can't wait to see where they go from here with the rest of the Zelda franchise bouncing off of this. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I'm holding out potential hope for like something like my idea of a remake of Link to the Past, where they take the game, give it the Breath of the Wild open world sort of treatment, but still keep some of the more traditional Zelda stuff intact, like, or maybe put it, like, take the weapon system in this game and, like, incorporate it to other things, like, not only swords, shields, and bows, but, like, boomerangs, magic rods, hook shots, hammers, and being able to access them, like, early enough kind of like Ravio's rental in Link Between Worlds, but not exactly like the rental system, but like just finding it in the overworld, that stuff, and being able to just do every dungeon in any order, or like at least the first set of dungeons in the light world, and then accessing the dark world, and then any of those in any order. I know theoretically you could in Link to the Past, at least I think, but I don't know, just something like in that sense, and I think you could make the best Zelda game out of that. But like also keeping like some of the side quest kind of style stuff to help keep track of things better, because that's like one of the things that frustrated me about Link to the Past. It was not as open as the original Zelda, which I would have absolutely fucking hated if I tried to play through it. But like give you enough guidance to know where to go, what you need to access certain stuff, and that kind of thing. But there's a lot of potential for future Zelda games, and I'm looking forward to that, to what's in store. But for now, that's gonna do it for me with Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Thank y'all for stopping by if you did, and enjoying the ride with me. I know probably wasn't the best at playing of this game. Might have gotten even boring or painful at times, but I still had a fun time. And I'm sure there's probably some fun stuff to glean for potential highlights in the future if I ever get around to making those. It's, yeah, I'm not exactly doing great with that so far. It's hard to find the time, but I'll figure something out, damn it. I'll try. But for now, my plan's next. So I do have another game in mind to do another long playthrough of, but I think I want to take a weekend and kind of detox from the long Zelda games, because with the breaks that I took recently and playing a little bit of Mario Kart, it was kind of back-to-back long games with Sonic Frontiers and then Tears of the Kingdom. So I want to do a little bit of a detox next weekend. So I'm going to just mess around with games. I'm thinking first I'll do Smash Brothers. I just want more excuse to play Smash Brothers because I love that game even more than Zelda. And I don't know, just kind of, and with like some of the platform fighter stuff going on with Nick All-Stars Brawl 2 and just kind of getting me jazzed up on platform fighters again, it feels like a good time to mess around. I'm thinking of making it like themed, or I'll just play as Zelda characters just because with all the Zelda stuff. And I think on Sunday I'll play Fall Guys, because I've been wanting to play Fall Guys again for the longest time, because I had so much fun the first time around, and I think there's been updates since I last played. So, probably do that. I don't think either of them are going to be very long streams, but yeah. Then, the next weekend, it's most likely I'm going to take off for certain circumstances. Nothing, like, serious at all. It's family visiting. But it'd probably be easier to not try and stream. I'm not even 100% sure if I'll be able to do a lot of video editing or anything like that, but but then that next weekend, I'm going to start my next long-form playthrough. I've kind of hinted at it. I posted on Twitter a list of games I wanted to stream. I've actually added on to that bit recently, but but it is one of the games that's on that list, and I don't know. Ben and I've had conversations on Twitter, kind of hinting at it, but I'll leave it as a bit of a surprise. It's something a little out there, but it's something that's been on my list for a long time that I want to try out. So, yeah, bit long-winded. Managed to almost make it to 2 hours. Probably the shortest Zelda Tears of the Kingdom stream I've done. Kind of refreshing, because God help me, I played this game a lot, which, frankly, a good thing, but kind of makes it difficult for me to make time for all the other stuff I want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up here and say thank you again for stopping by, watching all my stuff and everything. And, ooh, that's actually another thing that just crossed my mind. Comic stuff, because I already talked about it already, but Friday I finally posted my last Breath of Fresh Air comic, my parody webcomic series based on my playthrough of Breath of the Wild. And in that exact same weekend, I finished Tears of the Kingdom. Funny how things worked out like that. God, that's great. That's great how it worked out like that. But yeah, now I can finally put this game behind me and revel in the memories, but move on to bigger and better things. If I am still streaming by the time they make another big Zelda game like this, I'll almost certainly stream it again, but God help me, I am not doing another comic. Fuck that. But yes, once again, thank you again stopping by, checking out the VODs and videos and all that, and even comic updates if you have, and I'll see you all for next weekend for a little more chill, maybe even more exciting streams. And until then, have a good rest of your weekend. Goodbye!